Hello everyone, it's Ashwin Rao, and as you can see here, we're holding a beautiful box from shoemaker Ichigo Ichie. One of the most beautiful shoe boxes that I've ever seen that has almost a laser cut pattern and is see-through. This is a wood box. What's even more impressive is what the box actually holds, which is a pair of beautiful vintage style Oxford boots made in this London grain leather. An Oxford style boot, meaning that specifically it has a closed channel lacing system. Decided upon this sole, which includes a Vibram heel cover and a 2540 explosion sole guard. You can see the beautiful fiddleback waist and the shape to this shoe, which has a soft square last to it. I wanted to show you how beautiful this particular shoe really is in all perspectives. Ichigo Ichie has applied a very beautiful high shine to this London grain leather, which is a printed leather that Annonay does. I believe this is a chrome tan leather, but don't quote me on that. And you can see that the leather's detailing is enhanced by the contrast stitching that we chose for the upper. This is a natural colored stitch, so slightly off-white. I didn't want a stark white stitch because I thought that would be too dramatic. This is a shoe that has machine stitched uppers. You can see the cleanliness of the work there. I think that would be incredibly difficult to do by hand. So a machine stitched upper. This is hand welted, hand lasted, with a hand sole outsole stitching that you can see is very well recessed and hidden here. You don't even really see the stitching work done. This is not a true Balmoral style boot, which has one single piece of leather swooping along the side. This has two pieces of leather, almost in the style of some monkey boots that I've seen, but obviously done in the Oxford style. This is a design that I believe that Trung, who is the head of Ichigo Ichie, came up with from viewing vintage catalogs. And the shoe has a soft square, slightly asymmetric last here, and it has a fairly narrow profile, which should allow it to fit really well. It's about 6 inches in height, and you can see that this has a tapered heel, fairly aggressive taper that's a little bit more angled than the profile of the shoe would otherwise have it. And you can see the taper on the sides of the shoe as well. As I mentioned, a fiddleback waist with beveled edges to that waist and a near blind stitch. You can see the stitching along the inset of that shoe's waist right here on the outside of the shoe and a little bit on the inside of the shoe, but it's pretty subtle and hard to see. I love how the shoe is lasted and the gentle rolls that are already being presented on the shoe here, which makes it just something to behold. So before I really delved into a more in-depth review and have photos of this shoe, I wanted to present it to you for a first look, and that's what we have here. Takes about 2 to 3 months from order placement to delivery, and from everything I can tell, worth every penny you could possibly think about paying, with numerous high-level, near bespoke level fit and finish details. Give Ichigo Ichie a try if you are interested in high-quality shoes at affordable prices. His ready-to-wear line is relatively approachable for those of you who are familiar with brands such as, say, Crockett & Jones, Carmina, or TLB Mallorca. You might pay slightly more for this particular pair of shoes, but what you're getting in terms of quality is quite elevated. Hope you're all doing well. I'll catch up with you in the near future. Good night.